Hello, I'm Remington Hernandez. Let's take a look at the news from across the country and around the world. A U.S. Air Force Thunderbird jet crashed during a familiarization flight. The incident happened at Dayton International Airport in Ohio at around 12:20 p.m. That's when the Air Force says a mishap occurred upon landing. Emergency crews responded to the jet, and Dayton officials say that 2 people were on board the plane at the time of the accident. Their conditions are unknown. Storms were moving through the area at the time, but it is unknown if they contributed to the cause. The Thunderbirds were practicing their maneuvers for the upcoming Dayton Air Show. A double-decker tour bus crash has injured 4 people. The incident happened in the French capital of Paris at around 11:30 a.m. local time. That's when a bus belonging to Big Bus Tours crashed into the Cours de la Reine tunnel. Officials responded to the scene and treated 4 people for non-life-threatening injuries. The Big Bus Tour company says 15 were on board at the time of the crash. The Big Bus operates in tourist-heavy cities across the world such as New York, San Francisco, and London. Police interviewed the passengers, and Big Bus says they provided accommodations to those affected. The bus received minor damage but had to be removed from the tunnel. In a statement, the Big Bus Tour company says they pride themselves on their safety of operation and will be carrying out an investigation into the accident. And in Washington, President Trump signed a reform bill that aims to tackle issues within the Department of Veterans Affairs. The bill would make it easier for the VA to fire employees, and it would create a VA accountability office. The bill was prompted because of a 2014 scandal involving the Phoenix VA hospital, where some veterans died waiting for care. The bill garnered bipartisan support with a 368-55 majority in the House. The Senate passed the bill through a voice vote earlier this week.
Our veterans have fulfilled their duty to this nation, and now we must fulfill our duty to them. So to every veteran who is here with us today, I just want to say 2 very simple words: thank you. Thank you.
The VA has been embroiled in several scandals, and the bill's proponents say this is a major step forward. A man who fashioned himself as Mad Max was arrested in the Californian desert. It all started in Barstow, California at around 11 p.m. That's when a San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy observed a quad being operated on Old Highway 58 in Barstow. Due to the suspicious late hour, the deputy conducted a traffic stop on the quad and spoke with the rider, Jack Lee Ernst. Ernest originally attempted to flee and behaved so suspiciously that he was detained. During a pat-down search of Ernest, the deputy found numerous illegal weapons, the most serious and deadly being an illegally sawed-off shotgun with ammunition attached to it for easy access. The deputy also found illegal brass knuckles and 2 large knives which Ernest had positioned for easy access. Ernest claimed he fashioned himself as Mad Max, a reference to the movie involving deadly assaults from vehicles. Ernest was arrested for possession of illegal weapons and lodged in the Barstow jail with a bail set at $30,000. A boy was saved by a stuffed animal after falling from a window. The incident happened in Chelsea, Massachusetts. The Chelsea Police Department says a 2-year-old boy fell from a window that was 2 stories up. When they arrived on scene, police said the boy was alert and conscious and suffered only minor injuries. The boy was held overnight at a hospital for observation but was released. Chelsea Police Chief Brian Keyes says that thankfully, a stuffed cow toy broke the boy's fall upon hitting the ground. The chief went on to say that the boy is doing fine. An eye in the sky caught a glimpse of an out-of-this-world car. NASA has released this photo from their Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. The photo shows the Curiosity rover at the northwest flank of Mount Sharp. Curiosity is currently between investigating sand dunes on Mount Sharp and Vera Rubin Ridge. On the ground, the area around Curiosity looks like this. Curiosity arrived on Mars in 2012 and was sent to give us more information about the mysterious red planet. The rover is able to travel 98 feet in an hour and has driven a little more than 10 miles. Police escorted some pretty important individuals in one Rocky Mountain town. It all happened in Greenwood Village, Colorado. Police posted this video showing police cars with their lights on, offering a place for a family of geese to walk. The geese were on their way back to their nest. A lane of Interstate 25 was temporarily shut down by the escort, but traffic was reopened minutes later. According to the police, the geese made it safely back to their nest. Information on these stories and more can be found on our website, mynews26.com, by clicking on the National and World segment.